Living in a neighborhood governed by a strict HOA is never a walk in the park, but sometimes it's downright ridiculous. I always knew HOA Karen, the self-appointed queen of neighborhood rules, was something else. What I didn't expect was for her to call 911 because her master key didn't work on my front door. And the kicker? My son was right there on the phone with the operator. Here's how it all went down. Our home is part of a community with a notoriously overbearing HOA. Karen is a longtime resident and notorious for enforcing every little rule, often overstepping her bounds. She carries the HOA master key ring like a badge of honor, using it to inspect homes whenever she feels like it, under the guise of maintaining community standards. One afternoon, I was out running errands, and my teenage son was home alone. Karen decided it was the perfect time for a surprise visit. No notice, no invitation. When she got to our door, she tried using her master key to get inside like she had every right to do, but it didn't work. The lock on our front door had recently been changed. Long story short, I wasn't having any unauthorized entries anymore. Frustrated, Karen started banging on the door and yelling for someone to answer. My son, hearing the commotion from inside, called the HOA's emergency hotline to report the disturbance. But the hotline was a dead end. So thinking it was serious, he called 911, discreetly keeping the line open as Karen pounded on the door. Karen, seeing no way in, decided to escalate. She called 911 herself, claiming a break-in attempt and demanding immediate police assistance. When the dispatchers answered, my son was still on the line, calmly explaining the situation from inside the house. Within minutes, police arrived. Karen told them she had a right to enter our home anytime, thanks to the HOA master key, and claimed she was protecting the neighborhood. The officers, experienced and thorough, quickly clarified that the HOA does not have the legal right to enter private homes without permission. Master keys are for common areas only and do not grant access to individual residences. Changing locks is perfectly legal and a homeowner's right. Karen's face went from confident to flustered fast. She tried to argue, but the officers weren't having it. My son, still on the 911 call, explained how Karen had been repeatedly harassing our family with unwelcome visits and threats. The police issued Karen a warning for harassment and trespassing, reminding her of legal boundaries and homeowner rights. They stayed for a few minutes to make sure my son was safe and that the situation was under control. Later, I had the locks professionally changed again, adding an extra security system for peace of mind. I also sent a letter to the HOA board, documenting Karen's repeated misuse of master keys and demanding they restrict her access. Karen's 911 stunt backfired spectacularly. Instead of intimidating us, it exposed her abuse of power and left her under scrutiny. From now on, my front door is firmly off limits. No master key, no surprise visits, and definitely no more 911 calls over failed break-ins that never happened.